Pete Davidson has opened Saturday Night Live's new season with a heart-wrenching monologue tying in current events to his father's death. The 29-year-old comedian hosted October 14th season premiere of SNL alongside musical guest Ice Spice. Pete, who rose to fame as a cast member on SNL, returned as host while rapper Ice Spice, 23, was the live act. Instead of a skit before the opening credits rolled, Pete decided to address the Israel-Palestine conflict unflinchingly. He began by joking, "I know what you're thinking, who better to comment than Pete Davidson?" He further and more seriously continued, "When I was 7 years old, my dad was killed in a terrorist attack." Voice trembling, Pete continued, "I saw what that's like. I saw so many terrible pictures this week of children suffering. I saw so many terrible pictures this week. Children suffering, Israeli children and Palestinian children. It took me back to a horrible place. No one in this world deserves to suffer like that, especially not kids." He then shared a sweet anecdote about how comedy unexpectedly saved him in his own time of pain as a kid. "I was laughing again. When my dad died, my mom tried everything to cheer me up. When I was 8, she got me what she thought was a Disney movie, but it was actually the Eddie Murphy stand-up special Delirious. We played it in the car, and when she heard the things he was saying, she tried to take it away. But then she noticed something. For the first time in a long time, I was laughing again. Sometimes comedy is really the only way forward through tragedy. My heart is with everyone whose lives have been destroyed this week. But tonight I'm going to do what I've always done in the face of tragedy, try to be funny." Again, I said try. After the opening credits, Pete walked out in a jacket and hoodie to do a more standard set, so it was very unconventional and moving to have him do 2 different opener. "Well done." One fan reacted on X, "Say what you want about Pete Davidson, but he's always had a lot of heart and I'm always rooting for him." Another wrote, "Pete Davidson with a hell of an opening monologue." A third wrote, "This cold open from Pete Davidson is perfect. And of course, because of his 9/11 experience, he's the perfect person for it." Well done. Pete appeared on SNL from 2014 to 2022 and was often seen at the Weekend Update desk joking about his personal life. He also famously dated Kim Kardashian, as well as Ariana Grande, Kate Beckinsale, and Margaret Qualley. Saturday Night Live's 48th season ended 1 month early last April due to the WGA strike. Pete, Kieran Culkin, and Jennifer Coolidge had been tapped to host the last 3 episodes of the season, but all were canceled. The WGA strike ended on September 27th, while the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike began on July 14th. Since SNL does not fall under the purview of the SAG, the actors are allowed to work while picketing continues in the industry. Pete's late dad. Pete was born in November 1993 to parents Amy and Scott in Staten Island, New York. His father was a firefighter with the New York City Fire Department at the time of the September 11th attacks, aged just 33. Before joining the fire department in 1994, Scott graduated from the College of Staten Island, where he received a bachelor's degree in history. And in the early days of his career, he served as a basketball coach. Scott had a lifelong dream of becoming a firefighter and often said it was the greatest job in America.